huge problem for Echo. They do have a lot of early game potential on the side of Echo, but for the most part, they are going to be focusing on making sure that Carteezy gets the early game pacing that he wants.
Here we go. Game number 2. One more for Omega to get into match point. But Yaoi's not going to let him do that because he's already in. Is this a good idea? An invading Matilda?
This is what we usually see. If I'm not mistaken, Matildas do their best to annoy the opposing jungler, whittle them down, and just get info where they are. Can I just say, for Smart Omega, I feel like Unbending Will is just like the perfect emblem for them. The more damage they take, the more damage they do.
Yeah,
Quick skirmish.
constantly
Yaoi
fighting.
At a third of his health. And this is a good deal for Chaknu. And for Renzio too. Wow. He will win these duels against 3 Martizi. More times than not.
This is really annoying for Carteezy. There's just a Hilda standing in front of him, watching him, jungle. But what this gives Omega is the faster time for Ryzen to clear out his own jungle, because Echo's jungle at the moment is currently strengthened because the HP bars get higher whenever there's more heroes in the area.
Last time we saw a Dire of Jungle get played, it didn't go so well. It went into the hands of RSG versus this team, actually, if I'm not mistaken, Omega.
Oh, we just barely caught it. But first blood drawn by Echo, jumping onto Etomax. Oh wow, they timed that flicker so well. Etomax had to burn it.
Yeah, again, Echo, they have the chance to get a snowball, get a good pacing in the early game because they do have good skirmishing heroes. But Smart Omega, the thing about their lineup is that they have a lot of front lines, they have a lot of vision, and it's the same storyline from game number 1. They're just gonna allow Keldra to be enabled in these fights. So it's Echo this time around looking to get their momentum to shut down the early game pacing of Smart Omega.
4v3.
The jump in onto Chaknu, taken down by Carteezy. You cannot deny the damage that the Dairoth can do even in this early game. And I'm thinking now, the lack of initiation from Echo is made up for in vision, and of course, that guiding win from Yaoi. It makes so much sense now.
Yeah.
Can 3 Martizi make a play here? Ryzen.
Oh!
So good on that retribution. Punished by our M2 MVP. A lot of kills going over to Echo, earning them its 1K gold lead.
Yep, very good pacing for Echo. They find the early game momentum that they're looking for. Again, they have the necessary damage to take out the heroes of Smart Omega, even if the HP start getting higher, because they do have the D-Rock.
Circling Eagle onto Chaknu. He's very chunky, but all of these deaths so far have left him still on point. Again, this is a veteran. Season 4, Chaknu debuted, and that's a couple of oohs from Renmar and Midnight.
Chaknu shaking some bacons right now.
Yep.
Being able to avoid two very, very close brushes with death there. They couldn't afford to give another kill to Echo this early on.
Yeah, Leo, 3:13 is the timer here for Smart Omega. 1-1 just picked up the corrosion side. This is where Echo needs to start looking to pressuring this gold lane, because Keldra has been left in the kitchen for so long. Even though Benacuti is still getting a lot of farm, it's a good lane matchup still. Chaknu though.
There's the Abysm Strike, jumped in, and Chaknu's still swinging away. He's saying, hey, bestie, hey, Yaoi, I'll take you up on Hellrock
He
catches
lives?
2 ults. Ults,
Oh, no,
but he
wait,
still
what?
goes to fly. The Filipino Savage takes a kill from the side.
What?
Wow.
What?
My goodness. And it's still going.
Oh, wow. Trades left and right. Make that a 2-for-1. Omega timers are here. It's 4 minutes.
Let me just say again, this is a huge problem for Echo. They find the right pacing in this game, but they have a big problem on the gold lane. They need to find a shutdown on Keldra, but Keldra managed to get a kill. So the momentum will swing in favor of Smart Omega. Now, the late game will be heading, will be advantageous for Smart Omega. So Echo, they need to set things up for themselves.
And Carteezy got a kill still onto Chaknu's Hilda. And Echo, despite taking big losses just a few seconds ago, were able to turn it around.
Yep, it's a matter of finding their windows here, because just as much as we're saying Keldra was left in the kitchen, I don't know if it was a eating joke given the farm or a cooking joke. It's the same about Benacuti. We can say the same for Benacuti.
Umar?
And now Benny Cutie will be even happier because he still has his tower. Kelra does not.
And he is up on XP. So that's one up that Benny Cutie, the Storm, the Typhoon have over him. Let's look at the item game though.
Yeah, again, Corrosion Sight is really, really important on the side of Keller, but also we have to look at the itemization here on Benny Cutie. He has the Blade of Despair. So again, it's going to give a lot of damage on the side of Echo, even if the HP bar starts getting higher for Smart Omega. If they go down a certain threshold, 50% precisely, Benny Cutie is going to deal more damage, and Carl TZ can just clean up for the team fight here on Echo. But again, the kiting is still existing. You know, the kiting problem is still existing on the side of Smart Omega. They still have a lot of front lines in the form of the Hilda and the Masha, also alongside Ryzen with the Karina. But we have to also take note that the real-world manipulation is going to be a big problem still for Echo, because the amount of positioning issues that they have is huge. Even though they have a Savior and they have a Mathilda, two heroes that also punishes the mispositioned heroes of Smart Omega, it's not the target that they're looking for. They're not eyeing to take down the Masha and the Karina. They're eyeing to take down the 1-1, and they have nothing to access on the backline.
Yeah, and I think for Echo, that makes the ultimate of the Matilda even more important because, yeah, don't use it to just focus on one hero, but use it to get better positioning for your team. That's what Echo wants.
And so far, Echo have been getting what they wanted despite that small power spike, that momentum shift in the early game. Now approaching mid-game, this is the last turtle up, and Omega are just letting it go. They need to get turrets. As you guys were discussing, I was just watching the map and like, yeah, this is the first turret by Omega. So I think now we're back to the pace that we expected for them to play at. It's very slow, and they're waiting for Kelra to be online.
Yep. Yeah. This is a much better chance for Echo. They need to start taking objectives. Again, take things step by step. Take it slow. Have your own pace. But Smart Omega, they're still sticking to what they know. If Echo tries to go for something, you go for the trade. You're waiting for the late game here. You're waiting for the opportunity to kill or to just pop off. So Echo, at this point, there's the question you need to ask yourself: when do we start getting more aggressive?
I feel like Smart Omega should have covered that second tower in the top lane a bit quicker, though. But if they do decide that, or if they did decide that they can sacrifice it, maybe just get better positioning elsewhere, I'll believe in Omega. But for me personally, they should have tried to save that tower because he gave even more gold to Benny Cutie with that.
Ooh!
Etomax eats a dawning light, and Kelra takes to the skies. Down goes
Carl TZ.
Down goes Yowie. 2K for Kelra traded out. Benny Cutie gets Carl TZ.
Oh!
That's Ryzen down, but just the same range. Does a lot of damage on him. 3 for 2. Curtizy goes down as well. Kelra looking for more. Here comes Renjo from the east, and he jumps onto him. Oh, the combos! He couldn't finish off Kelra. The Filipino Savage walks away. Hashtag deal with it.
The moves, bro, by Kelra. It started with the movement over the cliff to dodge the Paquito, and even then, the micro mechanics of this guy outplaying eMarTZ, even with the surprise flicker, mind you.
This is Muhammad Ali with his back on the ropes, just dodging every single punch thrown at him, and that's what Kelra did. I really thought Emar had that kill. He utilized that flicker. It looked one good punch away, but Kelra said, no, I'm getting away, baby.
And that's what makes it all the more brutal for 3 Martizi. The truth is, he could have gotten that kill, but it was just the pacing and the mind games that Kelra played on him underneath his own turret that gave, again, Omega this sign of light, this small, shining shimmer of hope that maybe Omega timers can come online a little earlier.
Honestly, at this point, again, Echo has already been trying to solve the position issues against Smart Omega. Another thing that they need to address is the weakness finder on the 1-1. The amount of slows that comes out from Smart Omega is insane. There's the Eve and there's also the 1-1, and you also have to worry about the frontliners.
Oh, the dawning light puts Kelra at half his health, so he has to watch out for that. He has a few marks onto Yowie. Here comes Etomax with the RWM. The jump back into the back line. But still, Kelra survives despite the caca. And now they're getting punished. Yowie's going to go down here. Carl TZ already bit the dust. And now 3 Martizi tries to go for it one more time. Benny Cutie disincentivized.
Oh!
But Cortese does get the kill into the back line anyways. A 1-for-1 trade. Echo bites back.
Echo needed to get a kill there just so that full control doesn't go to Omega, but Omega are
It's
pushing
not over! The fun run metagame is upon us! Sprints on sprints takes down Cortese. Omega
Ryzen.
ain't done. Chaknu spots out 3 Martese. They're bringing down this level 1 Lord.
My goodness, Echo, at this point, they're not going to be happy with the trades that they're getting. Yes, they took out Etomax in a flashy style. Cortese will for sure remember that moment, but you have to address the 1-1. Keldra at that moment, last second, Wind of Nature, the wind chant was perfect to save himself from Cortese, and he didn't even pop his ult.
Oh, the wind chant. I feel like Kelra at that moment just heard, what's that song that's really good? I feel like that's what his wind chant sounds like.
I don't know what song that was.
We'll hear it again. I'm pretty sure. Is that the Wonder Woman theme song?
No, the one like, it was Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, I see.
What? Where'd that come from? There's the punish. You don't take down our baby brother. Etomax goes down as well. And they answer back. Echo, they were holding back these punches. Just the same quick 2-0 for Echo.
Yep. They were not prepared for that. They were not expecting Echo to fight at that moment, and Yawi found a perfect opportunity to dump in. Oh, Ryzen.
Cortese looking for the jump in. Dawning Light. Ryzen sidestep.
Wait.
Chaknu knocked out by 3 Martese off camera.
Ooh, it hits, but Ryzen had way too much health there. Now Echo going for their own counter punch, and after taking so many punches from Omega back to back to back, Echo said, that's enough. We can also go for our own punches. We can also find wins ourselves. Let's go for it. I like this aggression coming out of Echo now to even out the game.
Yep, again, they still have the capabilities of dealing with the heroes of Smart Omega. Come the late game, they have enough damage. It's just a matter of movements all over these team fights. Now, Smart Omega, they're eyeing at the next neutral objectives alongside Echo, which is going to be the Lord. It's really crucial for either team to take this Lord because it's going to set up a huge momentum swing for either team. Echo, if they want to win this game, they need to secure this first Lord because if they don't and lose it to Smart Omega will take over the...
We could be 2, maybe 3 fights away from finding out who will win this game.
Just look at the proc damage coming out from Cortese. This is why Echo still feels confident to position themselves in this Lord era because they know Smart Omega, as you've said, Leo, they cannot contest it without over positioning themselves.
Yeah, again, Echo is in the driver's seat and Omega is just here for the ride. They have to find a way to take over the wheel and to tell Echo, hey, this is still our game to take. It's playoffs mode Omega now, but that's not so easy to say given that there is still this 2K gold lead. And it is going to be Chaknu
Yawi!
right in between. Yawi in trouble. Kelra,
He got it off!
There's a crossbow tag.
Man.
Look at the Lord, it's very low. Can Cortese secure it? The answer is no. Ryzen takes it. Real world manipulation. Etomax in. Dawning Light answer back by Echo. Cortese disincentivizing another engagement from Omega. We'll call it quits here. Omega closing that gap. Just 400 gold ahead, Echo is.
That really will hurt Echo's late game chances. Now that the gold lead has equalized, let's check the items here. Benikidi having full damage at a Winchun to have a decent chance against Keldra in terms of team fight, but Smart Omega, they also have the necessary items to deal and kite Echo's heroes around. If you look at Renzo, he's rocking a War Axe for added movement speed during these fights, and he also has the Guardian's Helmet alongside the Twilight Armor, which deals a lot of damage whenever he has used the ultimate and then swings an additional attack. So that's going to become a problem here for Echo, but for the most part, Etomax has always been keen on this position with the real world manipulation.
Earlier I said we may be 2 or 3 fights away from finding out who will win this game, and I think we are still on that timers as Omega is now knocking on the face of Echo, forcing the Orcas to stay underwater.
Permanent damage onto Echo's base. They penetrate top lane, and that's something that Echo always has to pay attention to. And thinking about it, let's say we go to extremes here. We exaggerate the situation. What if we go late game? It's just Benikidi. 3 Martese. He's in trouble. Void Crystal dropped in by Captain Etomax. They're going to take this tier 2. As I was saying, the defense potential from Echo it really is very, very dire because once you have the Savior in his own base, it's not as strong anymore, the potential for the Dawning Light.
Yeah. Uh-oh. No.
Could this be? Nope.
I already thought Omega would go for that, but look at Renjo. Look at
Renjo,
his positioning.
The commando! Look at the commando!
That's scary. That's scary stuff from the Masha.
Yeah, when I see a commando, I will not want to look at that.
No. But you have to keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, you have to keep
You don't know where he's coming from.
Yeah. And that's why Echo, you always see when they're positioning together, there's always one straggler from their formation potentially blocking off where Renjo could go through. It's one of the things we mentioned earlier. Renjo's positioning can turn this around in favor of Omega.
And this is what I was talking about earlier. When if Echo lost the Lord, Smart Omega will just have complete map control. And Kurt TZ has been spamming the Dawning Light just to check heroes if there are heroes in the vicinity so that Emartz can safely clear out the minion waves. Now, Smart Omega, again, they're fully equipped to fight with Echo come the late game. It's not even just a 1-1. The Hilda can also fight against Echo because the thing about Hilda is that it scales to the late game. The amount of HPs you get amplifies the damage outputs that you constantly bring out, and with the Unbending Will, you can just constantly fight against the heroes of Echo, and in turn, there's always that constant nuisance in front of Echo, such that Smart Omega can once again reposition with Keldra to find the stacks for the crossbow tanks.
You're lucky if it's in front of you. You don't know where the commando's coming from. You have no idea where Masha is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go.
He needs to run. One more stack.
And
one more
they
stack.
miss it. Kelra's gonna go fly very, very soon. There he is. Air Kelra taking down Carl Teasy. That's a man advantage onto Omega as they secure this Lord one more time. Huge wave left in by 3 Martizi in mid, but it's undeniable. It's inevitable. Omega takes their second Lord.
Ooh, the Filipino Savage is wilding out. Hasn't gotten the Savage yet, but he's been having a tremendous series so far. 5-1-3 right now in this game number 2 alone.
I would say that takedown to Carl Teasy was just poetic. They took him down as soon as Omega timer started. At 16 minutes in, Smart Omega has now full control over this game. I love the items here on the side of Smart Omega. They're focusing on kiting the heroes of Echo. Movement speed for Renzo with the War Axe. Add to the arsenal of the Masha, the slows coming out from the corrosion side. He just wants to close the gap against Echo to allow Keldra to have his timings. This is complete misdirection from Smart Omega. They just want to dissect the team fight here against Echo.
Earlier I said 2 to 3 fights. That was 2. Could this be the third to end the game?
Benicuri switching over to Bennett to clear the waves. Dawning Light doing the same for the camp of Echo. Can they penetrate? Looks like mid might be a good deal. Nuh-uh. There's the answer back by the barangay captain. Real world manipulation. But again, Echo is still good at clearing these waves. The switch up. Benicuri on Renner. Yaoi caught by the tail end of the RWM. It's still on. Oh, the Dawning Light gets off cooldown. Of course, pushing back Omega. Step by step. That's one more inhibitor down.
Yeah.
One last left. The standing bastion for Echo. Bottom lane.
Might I say, there's just one condition more for Smart Omega to close out this game. They just need to take out either the Beatrix or the Savior. If they manage to find a pick-off on either of these two heroes, they will be able to get their hands on the throne. Because the thing about the the lineup of Echo at this point is that yes, they have wave clear in the form of the Paquito, but they can take him down if they get his immortality.
And just keep going. Add another life bar.
Yeah,
to the
6 HP bars.
To the already ridiculous 3 he has. Back into the game here. It is 18 minutes, 30 seconds. We're way past Omega timers now. And that's what the map will tell you. It's blue.
Chaknu.
It's mad blue. And we have about a 4K gold lead on Omega. What's Chaknu doing? Wow! There's Chaknu and Renzo are sandwiching Yaoi. Check out the minimap, folks.
This is very good positioning for Smart Omega. Even if Emartz pushes out the side lane, they're not going to care. Because honestly, Ryzen will just clear out the waves on the top lane, and Smart Omega will hold onto their position for the next 70 seconds. Lord spawns at 6 to 6. But the thing is, if Echo wants to cross, they're going to be pummeled down by an angry Hilda and a sprint running Masha.
Yeah, and now the calm before the storm, potentially, that we're seeing here.
The prior advantage that Echo had in terms of vision no longer matters.
Yeah.
Because threats can literally, to be able to survive this, you have to expect and assume that there's threats everywhere.
Yeah.
So that overloads their firepower.
The follow-up doesn't exist, actually. If Curtizy uses the Dawning Light, if he manages to get a good poke on the side of Smart Omega, so what? They can just regenerate. They have the Guardian helmets. They have the necessary items to sustain team fights. So I don't think Smart Omega will be backing off if Echo wants to fight.
Yeah. And the whole situation was diffused by Echo, given that 3 Martizi was sent over the split push top lane.
Oh, no!
That's 4 men from Omega sandwiching him. He still survives, so you can never count out
There you go.
the sustain that a Paquito can have, those shields he gets as he dashes on through the battlefield. Dawning Light pushes back Omega, clears that wave as well, giving Echo some time to reclaim parts of the map, helping them farm up those final items for possibly the final fight or a way for them to come back.
Oh, that rock potion is going to really help out Renjo with sustaining the damage.
Imar?
Could be a problem for Echo. Oh, they forced up the flicker out of Itomax. Oh, could that come back to bite Itomax in the behind as we go for this Lord? 20 minutes in.
Easy jumps on Renzio, 3 Martizi as well. That's a push by that wave in mid. So you got to give kudos to Echo. They have been doing their due diligence, their housekeeping, if you will. It's not all totally lost. Look at this.
Oh, they see Carl and Yawi. Oh, look at Renzio!
He's jumping in. He's taking all the damage, putting Curtizy as a fourth of his health. And now Omega take advantage. They're still going.
Oh!
Up in his immortality.
Oh!
By Curtizy! Oh my God! Echo still in this. No men down, and they have a major objective on their side.
But can they hold on? Omega are pushing it. Echo just took the Lord, and with the Lord out, Omega has to back. Curtizy on the savior, finding the light at the end of the tunnel for Echo.
He is literally the savior of this game so far. And
Renzio!
That's a pushback. 3 Martizi goes down. Renzio pushes back the rest of Echo. That's 1 man down. Another Dawning Light taking Omega's members down to half their health. They have to retreat. They have to get back and re-establish their pushes, because this mid lane push, what a thing of beauty from Echo. Finally, that Lord goes down.
Goodness gracious, that was blind from Curtizy. There was no vision over the Lord. He just knew that Ryzen was not in position to take out the Lord, and it was completely beautiful. Actually, Ryzen was there, but he saved up the retribution.
Oh no, but Echo got caught off guard. That's Cutie gone.
The Typhoon has been snuffed out. Double kill. Kelra shut down by Curtizy, but it may be too late. Guiding Winds from Yaoi saving Curtizy. They are going back home. It's just the 2 of them left. Another sneaky push down bottom, but it looks like Omega's not primed just yet for this final push.
Oh my goodness.
Or are they? Renzio jumps in. That's 2 men being juggled here. Etomax in trouble.
Oh, the dodge!
Abysm strike dropping. Etomax, the captain, falls. It's just 2 members left here, making the pursuit.
Oh!
Right in their face, and the chase continues. Can Chaknu save Renzio? The answer is yes. Renzio's so chunky. Renzio's so tanky. He's thick with 6 C's.
Carl?
Oh no! Curtizy! Oh my lord! Taken down by Ryzen, and the punishment swings back. Karma goes both ways.
There's a wrestler in the WWE that says, "Don't you dare be sour."
TP.
And he was sour at that point.
Oh, it continues. It's not over. Dude, I think, again, I have the answer to my question. This is enabled by the sprints.
Everyone's just running.
I would say it's the kind of gameplay you don't do against Smart Omega. This is the best punishing team in MPL, PH, and now Echo. They had the swing, go back to their favor when they got the Lord, and now it's once again Smart Omega dictating the pressure.
Martizi gonna get surprised here.
Locked in!
Says Ryzen, you walked into the wrong brush, son. This is the barangay. They're gonna pop his immortality. Yaoi can't save him anymore. 3 more. You're gonna have to do this by yourself. Uses the winner truncheon, but to no avail. He still goes down. A minute.
60 seconds.
A minute on that death timer, and that's gonna give Omega here prime position to take this Lord, possibly their 4th. But if there is one thing we know, never count out Curtizy. Curtizy, oh, he's a sniper himself.
This is okay.
He tried. He tried. That's it.
You saw Omega. They stopped hitting the Lord.
Yeah.
They knew.
All right. Once is enough. Once per game.
Once is enough. They were like, guys, make sure that he uses ult first. Don't you dare attack Lord right now.
Yeah, it's like, slow it down.
Slow down.
Good job.
Take our pace. We're Omega. Okay, we are the miracle makers, not them.
Oh, double helmet again. Double helmet play.
Oh, this is a play from Indonesia R7. Double Guardian's helmet amplifying the damage output of the Masha with the ultimate. This is gonna be something that we have to watch out for. The amount of damage that Renzio can dish out to Echo.
Apparently the R in R7 stood for Renjo. Thank you for the laughter.
All right. We acknowledge your joke and we will move on.
I tried to hold it off.
Renmar, this might be that last fight you were
There
talking
you go,
about.
Renzio!
At the commando!
What the heck?
Jumping on the Cutie, forcing that flicker. Here comes a real world manipulation. Cartesi very low. He's popped! And there's a lightning and the dawn.
That's
a
game.
double kill for Renzio. It's just a matter of time because that's a triple kill for Renzio. And Tomas goes down. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, Renzio, the Savage, and the